Today we're looking at some super expensive things owned by Steph Curry. Have you ever wondered having enough money to buy absolutely anything your heart desires? Stephen Curry has led his team, the Golden State Warriors, to 3 championships from 2015 through 2018, and he's been named the NBA's most valuable player twice, and even right now he's looking to earn a 3rd MVP in his current campaign in the 2022 season. He's regarded by many players as the greatest shooter in NBA history, and as good of a player that he is, he obviously earns a lot of money and spends it that way too. So let's jump in and look at some things the NBA star owns. At number 3, ridiculously expensive houses. Like most affluent individuals, the Warriors star owned multiple homes throughout his career, and all these homes had their unique characteristics and were really out of our league. First up, his California mansion. This first mansion was his base until 2019, and it cost a whopping $6.3 million, which is actually his height at 6'3", and the 10,290 square foot property consisted of 10 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 6 garages. Sheesh! That's not all. The home featured a detached outdoor kitchen, a detached guest house, and an infinity swimming pool too. There's an outdoor pavilion along with a full kitchen, 5 bedrooms, and 10 bathrooms, and it was originally purchased in 2016 for $5.775 million. The house is covered in solar panels, and there are paved stone walkways in the garden with a large driveway out front. Next up, his Charlotte mansion. His home in North Carolina occupied an area of 7,650 square feet, which cost him about $1.275 million. The home featured 4 bedrooms and 4 full and 3 half bathrooms and is located in a guarded community. Some of the other extravagant features of his home included a movie theater, wine cellar, man cave, exercise room, and a 4-car garage. The home was originally described as a starter mansion for the basketball star, so make sure you stay tuned to see just why he sold this property later on our list. He sold the property in 2019, 8 years after originally buying it. Next up, his lakeside mansion. The third home in this real estate collection of Stephen Curry is yet another one that he has offloaded to help him move his roots elsewhere. This massive $3.895 million home features 5 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, while covering 4,735 square feet. The house features a Mediterranean-style exterior with a red tiled roof and was completely rebuilt in 2008 to the basketball player's specifications. With 3 remote control skylights, the Eaton kitchen has 2 Sub-Zero refrigerators and a pair of Miele dishwashers. This home has a pantry and a laundry room, a pool with a flood spa, and an outdoor kitchen and dining area with a bar, grill, and a fireside lounge. And finally, his Atherton mansion. This large 3-story mansion has access to everything Steph Curry needs to enjoy his lavish multi-million-dollar lifestyle. The home features a poolside cabana, separate guest house, and a 3-car detached garage, which the star reportedly paid $31 million for, something that barely touched his $201 million contract. Other features include a gated driveway that is almost completely invisible from the street and an extra-large swimming pool. His neighbors include WhatsApp billionaire Jan Koum. Now let's pivot on to his ridiculously expensive cars. Curry is certainly a car connoisseur and has purchased multiple vehicles throughout his time. His costliest drive is the Range Rover Sport LWB. This car cost $210,000, but he shelled out much more after the option for custom factory modifications. Steph Curry's Range Rover Sport combines the P300 petrol engine with a 114 bhp electric motor. The car has a 3-liter straight-six engine, 20-inch wheels, and has the top speed of 130 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of 6.2 seconds. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay smartphone mirroring is offered as an optional extra, and the free app from Land Rover gives you unbeatable smartphone connectivity, and a pair of 10-inch touchscreens sits nicely on the dashboard. Safety features include autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and an intelligent speed limiter function. One of these is the custom-made 22-inch wheels. Next up is Porsche Panamera Turbo SE Hybrid. He also owns a $150,000 car, and with an acceleration speed of 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, Steph Curry's Porsche Panamera Turbo S has a top speed of 192 miles per hour. The car features an all-wheel drive, a 100 kilowatt power electric motor, and an 80-liter fuel tank. The car has a curb weight of between 2,385 to 2,400 kilograms and a 4-liter V8 engine that has a CO2 figure of 66 grams per kilometer. Next up, his Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS may not be the most expensive car model in his collection, but it certainly may be the sleekest looking. In just 3.1 seconds, its 500 horsepower can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Its top speed is 193 miles per hour, but Curry would be taking a risk by speeding in this bright red Porsche that is practically begging to be pulled over. And of course, it has a jaw-dropping price tag of $175,900. Next up, the Mercedes G55. Major improvements have been made to the latest G-Wagons, and the 2.5-ton SUV, which is owned by Steph Curry, is no exception. Rack and pinion steering, along with a 0 to 62 mile/hour speed in 4.5 seconds, are the quickest ever for this type of car, and the accompanying V8 engine provides a good top speed of 155 miles per hour. Priced at $125,000, the G-Class is a military tough-wearing behemoth, and the entertainment is great too, with a 12.3-inch touchscreen for infotainment and power-adjustable front seats with memory. A Burmester-branded audio system and leather upholstery complete the amazing interior, while active lane control, attention assist, and forward collision warnings give this car a great safety rating. His other drives include a $93,000 Tesla Model X 90. And finally, let's take a look at his ridiculously expensive watch collection. Steph Curry has several very expensive watches in his collection, and some of his most favorite brands include Rolex and Cartier. So let's take a look at his Rolex Deep Sea Dive Watch. Steph Curry loves his Rolexes, and one from his beloved collection is the Rolex Deep Sea Dive Watch. He was seen sporting this watch while accepting his MVP trophy in 2016 and when he had a meeting with President Obama in 2015. It is a 44mm oyster case and has a price tag of about $10,000. Of course, that's no problem for a man of means like Steph Curry. Next up, his Rolex Day-Date 40. Another one from his Rolex collection is the Rolex Day-Date 40, and he has been seen wearing this watch in some of his games, but we're not sure we would feel comfortable wearing such an expensive accessory while doing any sort of physical activity. It has a laser-etched diagonal pattern with a chocolate dial, and it costs $34,975. And finally, his Cartier Santos Skeleton. His Cartier Santos Skeleton was worn by him on the bench while watching his team play against the Mavericks in 2018. This rose gold watch is set in 18-karat pink gold with sapphire and offers a quick change strap system, a bezel shape, and manually wound in-house movements, all for a cost of just $57,000. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Let us know what you would do if you had this NBA salary for yourself in the comments down below. We hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.